So today I felt like doing a back to school kind of video. Well, kind of, well, bleh, whatever. Because I am so bored. My calculator just went off. But yeah, so you can see this folder right here. I got it for free with a book sack. Yeah, so amazing. But in here I have my schedule. I actually have 2 copies of my schedule. One for like my binders and stuff, and then one for my locker to hang up. And then I have my locker combination. And then I have this form that we had to fill out. Now, this is what, here, let me cover up. Okay, and my student number I'll cover up. So this is what our schedules originally look like. I mean, it's folded back, but you know. Hopefully you can't see anything that I didn't cover up, but you know. So yeah, and I didn't really like it. I don't know why. Just the font wasn't very appealing to me and everything, and I color coded it and I screwed up. So what I did was I typed my own up. It's so pretty. Which one's the prettier one? This one's the prettier one, and then this one's going in my binders and whatnot because I had to photocopy this one and then go over it. So yeah, and if you get like a weird schedule that you don't like because of the font or something, or like the lettering's too small, and I definitely know that the lettering on that was too small because my eyesight is super bad. So yeah, I put it in a larger font and a different font. I'll show you. Here, like right there, you can see a difference between that and that. You can definitely see difference. So I basically just copied it down, and then on the bottom I put if highlighted whatever color, that's what it meant. So, and I didn't do that on this one, and I added some more colors onto this one. But on the one for my binder, I'm gonna write like stop at locker at this time and blah blah blah. So if you didn't watch my oh, I got a Facebook notification. Okay, someone just liked my status. So I'm just gonna go through my schedule for those of you that go to my school and you are wondering, and for those of you who are just stalkers and want to know. Moving on. Okay, so I got the white team, and okay, I'm not gonna go through what teams are. There's 3 different teams. All I'm gonna say is that there's 3 different teams. There's white, red, and yellow for every single grade, and you get placed on one of them. That's what I'm saying about them, because if not, this video is going to become an hour long. But yeah, so for homeroom, I got Mrs. Giansante. So yeah, and yeah, she's the science teacher on the white team, on the 7th grade white team. So first, and I know some some schools have homeroom as their first period. Well, we don't. We have homeroom, then first period, then second period. Yeah, because I know XBUD with 3 Ys XX or something like that. She has homeroom as first period. But we don't do that in our school. We just have homeroom, then first period. So yeah, so first period, then I have honors pre-algebra with Mrs. Hall or Miss Hall, I don't know. But I know Mrs. Giansanti is Mrs. Giansanti, I know that. I don't know if I don't know if the teacher with last name Hall is Mrs. or Miss, but I know it's a girl. Because it says the first name on this one. Yeah, Marie Hall. Then second period on A days. Now, really quick, we have A days and B days. I'm going to explain this really quick. So A days, so like, say you start the week. Okay, so the week starts, and usually, like, first day of school, tomorrow, it's most likely going to be an A day. Unless there's some weird thing that went on. I don't know. But usually it's an A day. And yeah. Uh, so yeah. Um, So tomorrow is most likely going to be an A day. And then the next day after that will be a B day, and then A day, and then B day, and blah, blah, blah. And then whatever day you leave off at the end of the week, the next one you will start with the next coming week. So even if you land on an A day on on a Friday, or whenever you end school, it's usually a Friday. Um, but um, but it doesn't matter. You won't like go straight back to an A day. You will start on a B day, unless unless obviously like you missed school, or there was a cancellation, not like purpose, like say there was a snowstorm and like it's snow whatever they're called, snow days, that will count and stuff like that. Last year was really confusing because we had a lot of snow days. Um, so yeah, so second period on A days. For the first semester, I have art with Miss Leth, and she was a teacher, the one of the art teachers in the elementary school. We had a bunch of different art teachers in elementary school. So yeah, and that's downstairs. So that really sucks. And then for the second semester on A days for second period, I have pop music which with Mr. Dialbus, which is Mr. D. That's what we all call him. So yeah, and that's as well downstairs. So no matter what semester it is, I'm still going downstairs second period. Boom. And on B days, for the whole year, I have gym or health. For one quarter, you have okay. So there's 4 quarters in our whole year. One specific class in the gym class, because there's like a bunch. There's 4 different gym teachers, and each quarter, one teacher will take their kids and they will go to health. And then, yeah, and then say you have health first quarter, just like the first 2 months or something like that, um, you'll have gym for the rest of the year. Or I remember last year I had health the third quarter. So, yeah. So that's that. Just I have that on a B day all year with Mr. Reber. Or Reber, I don't know. That's in the gym downstairs. And then, well, there's only one gym, whatever. And then third period, every single day, I have science with Mrs. G and Santi. Yeah, so great. And that's still in her same room. Fourth period on A days, I have French with Mrs. Klinke, or Miss Klinke, I don't know. That's in the French room, which is also where they have world languages for the 6th graders. Um, well, at least some of their classes. Then for okay, this video is becoming long. I have to hurry up. Okay, then fourth period on B days, I have environmental education for the first semester with Mr. McCree, which is upstairs. Which I think I thought it was supposed to be downstairs, but whatever. And then fourth period on B days for the second semester, I have writing with Mrs. Steinstein, whatever. Fifth period, I have lunch in whatever cafe. There's 2 cafes, and yeah, whatever. Sixth period on A days, I have orchestra with Mr. Johnson on the stage. Sixth period on B days, I have band with Mr. Odessa in the band room. Seventh period, I have social studies with Mr. Hargett, and eighth period, I have language arts with Mrs. Hunter or Miss Hunter. So yeah. Oh, and I really like that I have social studies and language arts together because they're right next to each other in the rooms. So yeah. And I'll show you what I wrote. If highlighted in pink, it's an everyday class. If highlighted in orange, it's an A-day class. If highlighted in yellow, it's a B-day class. If highlighted in green, it's a first semester class. If highlighted in blue, it's second semester class. So what I did for the semesters is I just highlighted like first semester and second semester, like that. So yeah, I think for organization, I think this is a really neat, handy tool. Just like to have your schedule and have one for your locker and your binder or whatever. Hold on. So yeah, that's for organization. Now, locker-wise, it's really if you can keep yourself organized. I tend to get messy. I won't lie to you guys. I do tend to get messy locker wise. But this year I am trying to keep it as neat as possible because my at the end of the year, like I swear, like I started like freaking out because my locker when I cleaned it out, it was so disgusting. Ugh, like not disgusting as in to where like there's nasty like gum on the side of the locker, none of that, like just like water bottles that I haven't finished or that I have finished, like just water bottles like just thrown in there, the bottom of my lunchbox from like a week ago maybe that I never took home. Like it was disgusting. So I honestly think you should keep your locker organized if you can. It's really up to you. If you're a person that's fine with having an unorganized locker, then by all means go ahead if you can work with that. But yeah, it is pouring rain. Oh my god, can you hear that? I don't know if you can, but it's pouring outside. Um, so yeah, now your backpack, okay, now everyone's backpack becomes a dumpster. I am not going to lie. Even my perfectly neat friend had the worst backpack on this planet. Like, I tend to clean my backpack out. Well, at least I'm going to every 2 weeks now. Um, just because I don't want it to get so nasty. I just have a JanSport backpack. It's like an actual backpack, not like a tote or anything. Oh, and always keep your locker combination with you if you have like a paper or whatever. Just saying. So yeah, backpack, like really that thing just becomes a dumpster with all the handouts you get. Now, if you're allowed to bring like your bag around school, our school doesn't allow it. But if you are, yeah, you're really gonna want to keep that thing clean. Because you're obviously gonna be throwing like notes in there from like the teacher handouts. You're obviously gonna be throwing in there. I bet you. But if you're allowed to bring your bag around, definitely keep it more clean than if you're not allowed to. My school doesn't allow us to carry around bags. They're even very strict about letting us carry around our gym bags after gym to our next class. Like yeah, like going to go put it away, but like bringing it to your next class, they're still very like because they don't know what's in your bag. Like yeah. Um. So yeah, I know many high schools let you carry around bags just because you have your laptop usually and stuff. So yeah, but just organization is a really big key when it comes to school, especially when you get into middle school. Honestly, just stay organized. And I'm gonna have to go because it is pouring rain outside, and I'm scared that the power's gonna go out. So yeah, love you guys.